So what we have here is a 1959 Farmall 140. As you can see, the paint on it looks pretty good. The guy I got it from, I already had it painted. Did a pretty decent job from what I can tell. There's a little bit of work that's got to be done to it. Other than that, you know, as far as age, it's pretty common. If you notice, I'm going to have to change the tire eventually. See the splits and cracks all here in the tire. This is actually still a 6-volt system. I have not changed it over yet. So that's coming in the near future because we're having some charging issues. Not wanting to charge, so might as well go ahead and change it over. Everything is pretty much original on it. Still have the original oil gauge. Still kind of hard to read, but it does work. Of course, you can tell it's one of the older models because it has the oval decal on the side. And with this front end, you can pretty much tell that it's the older style. Still got a 2-rib tire on here. That's going to soon change because this one's starting to dry rot a little bit. Missing the oval decal, so we'll have to put that on there. Still got the original 6-volt generator. Of course, it's been rebuilt a few times, it looks like. Got some carburetor leaks, it looks like, so we'll have to clean that up a little bit. Of course, the wires are showing because I was going to fix the headlights. When I found out that it wasn't charging, I decided not to mess with them in case we change it over to a 12-volt, which we're thinking about doing anyhow. I have put a muffler on here so it sounds a whole lot better when you crank it up versus the straight pipe on it. And I actually put a new gas cap because the seal that was on the other original one was leaking. Of course, the seal wasn't on it, so naturally it was going to leak out. This tire on the back looks, you know, pretty much new. It's probably got a few years on it, but you can still see that it's got the rib dots on it. I put a voltmeter in here because the ammeter gauge that was in it actually quit. And we don't have a light switch, but I got one of those to put on there as well. Brand new seat. Of course, we have our back plows. And of course, we don't have a fast hitch on this one, but for gardening, I'm pretty much not really going to need it. Unless I go to do middle busting, which we can always rig something up for that. Well, let's start her up and see how she sounds. I'm actually having some governor issues too, so I actually have to run the throttle about halfway in order for it to run. I don't have a starter rod, so we'll have to reach down here and use the starter button. Lift and see how it works. Well, there we go. Hope you enjoy.